Hey everyone, I'm Dan from HippoCrisis Gaming, and welcome to a brand new series on my channel. This is Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. I'm doing this as a Nuzlocke challenge, and I'll get to just what that entails in a minute. But first, let us begin the game. So, I've obviously not made a video for quite a while, so hello to anybody that's stuck around, and hello to anybody new as well. If you do enjoy this video, I just have to say, please make sure that you share it with your friends and comment below and stuff, just to get people knowing that, I'm making videos again, and, yeah, just share the adventure. If you're having fun, why not get more people involved? So, we're here in the back of our truck on the way to the new town that we're going to move into in Hoenn, and we're just explaining what Pokemon is. So while this is going on, I just thought I should explain the rules. So a Nuzlocke challenge, for those who don't know and didn't watch my Pokemon White 2 videos, is a challenge in which Pokemon can only be caught once per route, the first one that you find in each route, and if a Pokemon faints in battle, you can't use it anymore, it's considered dead. You have to put it in the PC or make it release it. So, with that in mind, it should be interesting. I don't want to be super strict, getting really difficult rules in there, but I thought it'd be fun just to play this as a challenge and not as just a straight playthrough, because they can take quite a while, and I just want to, I want to experience the game with a little bit of restriction, I guess, just because you can go on forever on a normal playthrough, catching everything and stuff like that. Whereas this just makes it a bit more streamlined and makes it a bit more interesting for you guys to watch as well. So hopefully I've made the right choice, because obviously it is a new game. While it is a remake, it is a new game, so it can be a bit of a risk, I guess, doing a challenge with a brand new game, but hey, what can you do? So, part of a Nuzlocke as well is you have to nickname each one of your Pokemon, and I thought my theme for the nicknames would be Super Smash Brothers, because in the UK at least, Super Smash Brothers for Wii U has come out the same day as Pokemon. But I sadly won't receive my copy until the 19th of December. Because they didn't make enough copies of the game with GameCube adapter in it, which is what I wanted. I bought the bundle and pre-ordered it, but it's not coming yet, which is really a shame. So I thought, you know what, let's use Pokemon to fill that gap, indeed. And let's use the Smash Brothers nicknames to keep the hype alive, and just keep me excited for that game when it comes out, because I could buy it now, but I've got Pokemon to play, and I think I can cope. So, yes, that's going to be my naming theme. So basically any character from Smash Brothers, I'm going to name my Pokemon I catch after them. So first I've got to go through the rigmarole of starting a new game, which can be frustrating if you've just want to get into playing. It's one annoying little feature of Pokemon that doesn't exactly make for the best videos, but as I do have housekeeping to do, I guess explaining the rules while we do this is going to work out alright. I'm sorry if I get a bit awkward in this episode, because I have to get used to talking and playing at the same time, and looking at the camera when I'm speaking to you as well. But I think we'll get there, hopefully, if you just bear with. Ooh. We brought this report to you live. Okay, yeah, so my dad in this game is a gym leader, which is, I think, correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong, but I think it's the only character with a dad in the Pokemon games, the only main character you play as. Obviously, other characters have dads, but I think I'm meant to go next door. I think this is the only one that they actually gave a dad to, and he's quite a big deal as well. As all the others, the dad's never mentioned, and Okay, so she's sending me straight into the bedroom of a 10-year-old daughter. She could be up to anything, but yeah, just send a strange boy who says he's from next door up there. Why not? It's parenting for you. It's a different time. Whenever this is set, it was a simpler time when boys could run into girls' bedrooms. Why is the only upstairs in these houses the kids' bedroom? By the way, where do the parents sleep? That's kind of creepy. Just realised that. There's never more than one room. Well, she hopes we can be friends, so that's good. She has a gaudy pink clock. I said clock. Noticed that she has a Wii U Basic, but we had a Wii U Premium, so just saying. We clearly got the money. Gym leaders pay better than scientists. Okay, so she's gone to help her dad catch Pokemon, so let's go and spy on them. Uh-oh. So those of you that remember the original Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald will know that this looks slightly more legitimate threat, although he is still small enough that you could just pick him up. But I guess, you know, Pokémon are quite snappy. So, now I get to pick a starter. But as I said before, I'm going to go with Super Smash Bros. Theme, and because I bought an amiibo to go with my Smash game, which I now can't play for 3 weeks, I'm going to name my starter after this guy. Yoshi, and since Trico looks pretty much exactly like Yoshi, as close as you're going to get in Pokemon, we're going to go with Trico. But there's no time to nickname right now. We have to save the Professor from this Poochyena. Poochyena. Go! Trico! Okay, level 3. Oh cool, we already have our elemental attack, which is pretty good. Although, is it? I think absorbs actually quite low damage as well, so we might go up to pound. But that's actually quite worrying because we have to fight May in a bit as well. The old rival battle tradition, and if she has Torchic, which she will, with a fire attack, that could spell the end of the Nuzlocke before we even begun. So hopefully that doesn't happen because that will be embarrassing. Probably won't actually load it onto YouTube, so it's debatable as to whether it's actually embarrassing or not. If you're watching this, obviously it's not happened, but if you're not watching this, I probably will tell you that I had to restart, so it will be embarrassing, probably, yeah. It's embarrassing for him that he couldn't, you know, didn't have a Pokemon with him or something. Well, I guess the other ones are the case, but... Ugh. Grown man running from a dog. Happens to the best of us. Okay. I've heard much about your father, from your father. Looks like you're your father's son. Well, that would be the case. That's why he would be my father. And here we go. We've got Trico. So let's give him the nickname of Yoshi. And he's our first Pokemon. So, like I said before, you can only catch one Pokemon per route. And we'll have a look at Yoshi's stats in a minute, but you'll find that Yoshi, it says met on Route 101. So that means that Route 101 is already ticked off. We can't catch anything on that route, even if we want to. So let's go and find May on Route 103. Which I always think is really weirdly numbered because Route 103 goes up and Route 102 goes to the left from the same place. And you actually go through Route 102 to get to Route 104. I don't know. Okay, wild battle. So the key here is to stay alive. It's a Wurmple. Cute little thing, can evolve into either Silcoon or Cascoon, so it could be Dustox or Beautyfly, but we'll not find out because we're going to feint him for the experience. I personally prefer Beautyfly, but that's my preference, and you don't know which one you're going to get. And in Nuzlocke, you get what you're given, so if we were catching this guy, I guess we'd have to love him whatever he was. Although I have a pretty good idea of what I would call him, based on the fact he can change. I'll not say what it is. But comment below if you think you know what I'm talking about, because I'm sure I don't. I'm rambling as usual. I bet you guys haven't missed this. Okay, yay! That's our first, well, I guess it's not our first wild win, but it's our first win not scripted by the game. Run from the off, that's great. I believe we won't get any skates in this game, so we have to rely on the running on the bicycle when we get that. Hello sir, welcome to this town that you probably have been to before because you only live 5 steps away. I'm showing you the place where I work. Please come in and buy things, I'm desperate. Oh, have some free merchandise. It's basically he is basically a drug dealer at this point. He's giving you a free sample to get you hooked on the potion. You have to go and buy more. Actually, potions are quite useful in this because obviously I can't faint my Pokemon, so thank you. And he's showing me where to heal for free, which makes his potions obsolete. Well, they don't, because in the Nuzlocke, of course, I can't faint on the road, and therefore he's telling me how to not kill my Pokemon. So that's good of him, really, because we don't want to slaughter our best friends. Okay, so let's take Yoshi to go and see May, and we'll fight her and her tree. No, I've got Trico. What's she got? Torchic, that's the one. Oh, but first we're going to fight this wild Pokemon. What's it going to be? It's a Zigzagoon. Go Yoshi! Blum! Okay, embarrassing. Let's use... Oh, I didn't look at the stats yet. Let's use Pound and see what it does. That's pretty decent. Quite a good defense as well. Let's go for an Absorb, see what that does. Of course we get Stab on that, so that's pretty much about the same. It's only 40... only 20 damage, I think, on Absorb and 40 on Tackle. Oh, well, I don't know. What's Pound? 40 as well. So Absorb appears to be as good with the Stab, and maybe that means that we have a high special attack. I don't know. We'll have to check it out. Just pure conjecture, since I should have done this already. Of course, as I say, we're stuck with that starter. We have Yoshi. If he's got a bad nature, he's got a bad nature, but it's always good to have a good one and also know that he's got a lower defense or lower speed or whatever, so we can plan around it and not do a mistake, like I just did with my bad use of the English language. Okay, let's do the summary. And we can see there he has a high special offense, lowered attack. So I guess that's good, because a lot of fire moves are going to be special, and I guess bug and poison. Poison probably is special, I'm not sure actually. It might be physical, a lot of poison moves, but we've got powered up grass moves when we're in trouble. I guess that's quite good. Could be worse. I have a feeling that we're going to learn a lot of moves like Leaf Blade, which are physical, but you know, we're just going to have to stick to the special moves and try and do our best. So, hello May. She's found 3 Pokemon, eh? Okay, so it's time for our first trainer battle. Trainer May, wants to fight. Don't know what's happened to my voice. Oh, hello. I am May. Go, Torchic. Go, Yoshi. Alright, Yoshi. There's no point using Absorb, so let's use Pound. We could use Leer to reduce the... see, the problem with using Pound, though, is that we have a lessened attack. So let's try Leer. Let's hope that we don't get one behind. This could be a mistake, actually. We are quicker than him. Okay, we can take one more hit before I'm going to have to use a potion, which is really, really awkward to do at this point in the game. But I'm going to risk it. Oh, no. No, no. Oh, you know what? Can I do this? It's awkward, but I'm going to have to. using a potion in this fight is not ideal. But I think using that Leer probably didn't help. Because he's not reducing our stats at all, he's just going straight in for the scratches. So let's go for another pound. And we've done it, that's okay. It happened to get a critical hit there, we probably would have been able to take him. But we've got a level, it's all good. Better to be safe than lose 15 minutes into your challenge. Probably only about 3 of which have been actually playing the game, so... Oh, and she's going to heal me, that's useful. Okay, so... So we've not caught anything on this route yet, so we're going to leave this route as it is. I did, obviously... because I've not got Pokeballs yet, I'm not going to count any encounter I've already had as a missed chance. But this is also partly because I think I'm going to go with a bit of an unusual way of catching Pokemon. In this game, there's a new feature which lets you sneak up on Pokemon that are sticking out of the grass. You'll see what I mean shortly. Now, I'm not sure if this applies to caves and water, in which case I might have to just go with normal Nuzlocke rules for those. But in terms of grass routes, Pokemon will pop up out of the grass and you'll be able to sneak up on them and take them by surprise. Now, these Pokemon are special in that they might have an egg move instead of their first move. Now, this is potentially bad and potentially good, because it could mean that something has Fire Punch that shouldn't normally learn Fire Punch, or it could mean that something doesn't have Tackle and instead has Charm or Leer or something that doesn't damage. So I'm going to end up with a Pokemon without any moves until I level it up. Now, this game will eventually get the X and Y experience share, which means I can level them up without fighting with them, which might balance that out. But I just thought, let's be a bit different and let's set ourselves up for a fall. But I'm not going to be too strict about it. I'll have to work out how it's going to work in water and caves. Maybe if I encounter a Pokemon while sneaking towards the other one, that counts as my first encounter, because what I don't want to do is basically not be able to catch anything. But that was a bit awkward. She just stands to look at me. But anyway, there we go. Okay. Let's get going. I'd like to catch one thing before we end the episode. I'm going to try and go for about 25 minutes per episode. Okay, so she's updated my Pokedex with a Dex Nav. That will allow me to spot if a Pokemon is sticking out of the grass or not. So let's follow her. So this is the Dex Nav. You can see there are 3 shadows on the grass at the moment. They are Zigzagoon, Poochyena and Wurmple, and they're the ones that I've obviously met already. If I caught them, they would appear as sprites. So basically, this Pokenav, Dexnav thing shows you what is catchable on this route. So, this is just going to be a normal fight. Another Wurmple. Go, Yoshi! It's a pretty cool feature. I mean, I think it's a bit... it wouldn't appear in a new game. It wouldn't have appeared in Pokemon X. It's the kind of thing that you get in remakes to just kind of enhance them a bit more, I think it's fine to add in now, but probably it would make it more interesting for someone that's already played Sapphire, whereas nobody's ever played Pokemon X, or obviously they have now, but if this was a brand new game, nobody would have played it yet, so it's not something you probably need for that. Okay, so she's now going to teach us how to use a Dex Nav, I think. And in fact, there we go. So this is what I was talking about. So she said, it knows a rare move. So what we're going to have to do, this is Route 101, so we've already got a Pokemon on this route, so we can't catch it, but we're going to sneak up on it. So I press lightly on the circle pad, and I will sneak. So you see on the bottom screen, I have this thing which has popped up to say there's a Pokemon nearby. So I can touch that, and as I get closer, presumably it's going to start picking up what it is. So I've got a shadow of it. I know it's Peachy, and I can tell from the tail anyway. It's level 5. That's the only information we know at the moment. So let's sneak up. And we're in battle with it. So basically, if a Pokemon is sticking out the grass, I have to get to that Pokemon. Or encounter something while getting to it, or I'm not allowed to catch anything on that route. If I scare it off by not sneaking, then I miss my chance, basically. But the idea is I have to get to that Pokemon, so I'm probably going to need repels, which is fine. So it knows Thunderfang, which would be pretty cool at this stage actually. This game is very highly based on water Pokemon, especially when you're playing Alpha Sapphire, which will have Team Aqua instead of Team Magma as the evil team. But we have grass moves on Yoshi, so we should be okay. I'm paralysed, which isn't going to help me here, but hopefully we can just make it through. He's increasing his attack, but hopefully he only knows... oh, I'm paralysed, damn it. Hopefully he only knows Thunderfang, so it's at least not going to be very effective. And while he's howling, we get some hits in. I'm just... we have potions, we have... I have an antidote. No, I don't. No, I haven't found an antidote, have I? But anyway, I was going to say, I have something for poison, but nothing for electric, but I don't have a paralysis heal anyway. But it's fine. Whew. We did it, but we need to be healed, so we'll make sure we go to the town. Okay, so... It wasn't that difficult, but thank you for your praise. Okay, so let's go and talk to the old Nurse Joy, and we'll get her to heal Yoshi. Now, I have watched a couple of people play the beginning of this game, and I don't believe, because Pokemon pop up out of the grass quite often, but I don't believe Route 103 does that, or at least not that I've noticed. Do a bit of running around. Kind of works like Ordino in Pokemon Black and White Black and White 2, or like the shaking bushes in Pokemon X and Y. So we're going to leave that route alone because we can't catch anything on that route right now. But if things can pop out of the water, maybe they can. I'll work out what to do that route in a bit. So we've got the Dex nav activating because of the Wingull that just flew over top, but that's not what it is. So if I run around over here, and there we go. So we can see, I can tell from that, this is Zigzagoon. But we'll do a scan, and we'll sneak up on it. I could probably sneak quicker than this, but I'm scared of scaring it off. This is the first chance we're going to get to catch anything. So you can see it's a level 5 Zigzagoon. Now, hopefully I get to it without triggering another wild battle. And I got there. Excellent. Okay. So, we have to catch this guy. This is our only chance to catch something on Route 102. Go Yoshi. It's a girl. Okay. This girl, not this guy. Okay, so let's try and absorb. Let's see what we can do with that. It's pretty decent. Okay, so it knows Charm. I'm imagining that Charm might be the special attack, which means that we won't have a physical attack on this guy, on this girl. So that's going to be a bit difficult to level up, but we'll just have to switch her out and rely on Yoshi's superior powers. Okay, I'm going to try and catch now because I'm scared of a critical hit. Okay, so let's go with a Pokeball. Okay, so now I've got to think about what... I mean, a lot of the characters on Smash Brothers are boys, but let's think, is there a girl one that isn't a human? I hate when these dilemmas come up straight away. But we've caught the Zigzagoon. So there's Zelda, there's Sheik, there's Samus, there's Zero Suit Samus, there's Wendy, the Koopa. Peach. Could call it Peach. I guess Peach has a Tanuki suit in Super Mario 3D World, so we'll go with Peach. And you know, the love hearts and charm and stuff. That's pretty Peach-like. Yeah, we'll go with Peach. Okay, let's get out of the grass. Let's go and heal Peach. In fact, actually, I'm going to do that off camera because I think it's time to end the episode here. I'll try to explain the rules a bit better as we go along, but hopefully you're picking it up. And yeah, sorry if this was a bit hectic. Blah blah blah. I need to get used to speaking and playing again, but thank you so much for watching. Like I said earlier in the video, at least I think I said earlier in the video, if you're enjoying this series, if you're excited that I'm playing it, please do give me a like, share this video with your friends, tweet about it, favourite it. That will help me out so much, and yeah, it'd be cool to get a lot of people watching and joining in the fun. But yeah, if you have any tips or anything, put them in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. I have been Dan, you have been awesome, and I'll see you soon for more Pokemon. Alpha Sapphire, I was going to say Pokemon X, but that is not correct. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!